one blanket is going to increase the chances of this beautiful pup to be adopted, which saves lives. Our mission at Operation Blankets of Love is to provide the supplies, transport, education, and emergency relief to animal caregivers and help ensure the well-being and survival of homeless animals.
Well, we take in thousands of animals. We take them in 24/7. It's a scary environment for the animals when they come in. It might be a cold and sterile cage they're first put in, or a concrete kennel. It's not soft, it's not warm. They sit in the corner and they shake and they're scared. You might try to approach them, they may try to bite, but all it takes is a nice, warm, soft, fluffy blanket. They can hide in that, they can lay on that, and suddenly they're an adoptable, happy dog who's comfortable. They can get involved by donating. They can help Operation Blankets of Love by bringing blankets and toys and treats in, or cash donations. They're on call 24/7. They come to the shelters whenever we need them, and that costs money for your van, for gas, for maintenance, and so it's important that cash is good too if you can't do blanket drives.
All of our animals, I think, just benefit tremendously from having a blanket.
We started Operation Blankets of Love with just a few blankets.
They're just on newspaper, and we're going to put a pet bed in and watch what happens. Here, guys. It brings comfort to them. Their whole behavior changes. They're going to be happier. Now they're going to be cuddling up. They feel safe and secure.
Hi, I'm Leslie. I'm the kennel supervisor at the Harbor Shelter, and Eileen has come with Brad to bring us lots of blankets for our animals. Even though it's hot and 90 degrees outside, our animals enjoy lots of things, fluffy, soft things to lay on instead of newspaper, hard flooring. We just think it's a little more cozy. We think that when people come in and see our animals just laying on the cozy blankets, that it makes them more adoptable, it makes them more home pets. We think it makes them a little more feeling like they're at home and not in a shelter environment, you know. And Eileen, 500, 700 blankets a month she can send to any shelter. So I think it's a great thing that she's doing, and our animals love it, we love it, and we appreciate everything that she does for our animals.
I went to a local shelter, and a little sign said blankets and towels needed.
Shelters don't have the money in their budget for these small comfort items.
And I said, well, let me see what I can do. And in 24 hours, I made up Operation Blankets of Love and put 3 boxes out with a flyer. And that's how it started.
And since then, we have collected and donated millions of blankets, food, and pet supplies to hundreds of rescue organizations, shelters, and caregivers across the country. We dispense it, we give it away to needy shelters and rescues. We kind of like rescue the rescuers.
All these are going to be sent to hundreds of animals that normally wouldn't have any food. Our little nonprofit has grown into an award-winning, nationally recognized animal welfare and emergency relief organization. Operation Blankets of Love got an emergency call for Karen and her special group. We got an emergency call from the manager of the shelter. The collection and distribution of donated blankets, food, and medical supplies are just a small part of what we are able to accomplish with your help.
Every week, we educate K through 12 pet responsibility, pet care, and then we motivate the children to do a blanket drive.
We just want to say thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Brad and Eileen have been so incredible to us this year. We have rescued so many dogs, but we couldn't have done it without their help. We have 5 brand new rescues coming in, and look at what we got. We got beds, we got blankets, we got food, we've got everything we need until we find them fosters and permanent homes. So, Brad, Eileen, thank you so much for everything that you do. I wish there were more people like you out there.
They're donating tons of supplies, toys, food, bed, bowls, and leashes for us, and we appreciate it so much.
Thank you, Operation Blankets of Love.
To make a cash donation or find a donation drop box in your area,
Please visit our website, operationblanketsoflove.org, and help save a life today.